Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to my brand new FIFA 16 career mode series with FC Barcelona. I've been really excited to get this new series underway, but before I do get into it, please check out Wolfie, who created thumbnails for this series. Amazing work as always. He makes all of my thumbnails, so make sure you go subscribe to him. He makes FIFA videos as well, FIFA career mode videos. He has a Swansea career mode going on at the minute, so make sure you subscribe to him and get him over that 1K mark. And here with the Champions League, I tried to make it realistic as possible in terms of our group anyway. I wasn't going to go through every single group and make it correct. It takes a lot of time, but it's realistic as possible. Unfortunately, Bate Borisov aren't in FIFA 16, so Shakhtar would be there instead. So hopefully that is all well and good. So if you like the look of this career mode so far, please drop a like if you would like to see the next episode uploaded shortly as well. So as we're going into this new career mode now, I just want to explain a few reasons why I've chosen Barcelona. Firstly, for you guys that haven't really been following my Leeds United career mode, as I noticed some comments on there, you're not really following it and you want to see a new career mode. Obviously, Leeds United is going to stay for the people that are enjoying that. And I've got those growth tests in career mode going, and a lot of you guys are watching those. So I feel a lot of you guys watching those, there's more people watching those than my Leeds United. So I feel as though there's a lot of people that want to see a career mode with a big team. So as I said, if you want to be seeing these career modes more often with a team that's obviously more popular than Leeds United, like a big top 4 team, well, arguably Barcelona, top 2 team in Spain. But yeah, that kind of team, drop a like on the video as well, because that will let me know going forward when I look back on this series as well, what to do next in my future career modes. So again, there's a few more reasons I wanted to be Barcelona. They have a really specific style of football, and in FIFA, most definitely I want to be playing that way. And like, I could look at another team like Real Madrid. Obviously, they could be similar career modes, but Barcelona is so different, and I'll go through that as we go through the series. But the style they play is so specific, and I want to be playing that way as well. It'll feel wrong to kind of change the style of the team. It's like you almost have to play with the 4-3-3, the false 9, playing that possession football. And it's really fun to play, actually, with Barcelona because it feels realistic. And that's how I'm going to really base this series. I want to play like Barcelona and how they really operate as a club in real life. Obviously, I want to have a really good youth academy, so I'll be bringing through a lot of Spanish youth players, but of course there'll be some from other countries, because of course you can only scout one nation at a time. So if I have more than one youth scout, obviously I'll be using different countries, because you cannot scout from the same country, if that makes sense at all. But yeah, you can see the current squad, and it's not filled with amazing players outside of the first starting 11. Of course, you got Messi there, you got Suarez, Neymar as well. Neymar's young enough to keep developing, which is scary. Munir, who's actually in my Leeds United career mode, I was thinking maybe I shouldn't use him or something, but for that reason, where maybe a lot of you are not watching my Leeds United career mode who are watching this now, or brand new, this is the first video you've seen from me. And if it is, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified for more episodes in this series. But yeah, a lot of you guys might not see him play, because if you're not watching my Leeds United one. So I feel as though I will keep him on, as he's a young talent for the team. And talk about a young talent, Alen Halilovic. I know for a fact he develops really, really well, and he can become in the style of Lionel Messi. Not as good as him, but I've seen him become a 90 rated player in career mode, in a few different career modes actually, both simulated and ones I've played. So he's very, very good. And here on, we're going to just transfer list some players that I don't see that are going to be part of the first team, and loan list some players as well. Usually older guys I'm going to transfer list, and players that are young and I don't think they have enough potential, or even their current overall. Like you saw Lopez, I've transfer listed him. He's 67 overall and he's only 21. Well, he is 21. I just don't feel he's going to become a superstar player. And a lot of these guys, like 18-year-olds, I will be loaning out, even if their overall is not the best, because they still could improve really well. Like Captoum here, he's only 60 overall. He's probably not going to be an absolute amazing star of the team. And Sergi Samper, this is exactly what I mean. Sergi Samper in Barcelona and coming in that defensive midfield or centre mid position could be the new Xavi, that kind of player, and maybe even similar to Busquets. Like you bring these players, just bring them into the team and bringing them through the system. It's really exciting more than any other big team. Usually people think a big team, if you be a big team, it'll be boring, but I actually love playing with Barcelona because of the setup they have and trying to replicate how they play in real life. So that Alex Vidal is a new signing as well for Barcelona. I think he's a good player. I really think so. He'll probably be the rotation at right back, even though it says he's a right midfielder. He can play at right back as well. And I just wanted to take a look at Lionel Messi because his stats look absolutely amazing. He's 28, Munir 19. I really think he can develop well at Barcelona. See, for some reason, I think in this career mode, he'll become better than he will in my Leeds United career mode, just because he's at Barcelona and he'll be with Messi, of course, and they can learn from each other, these younger players as well, not just from the experienced players, these players growing together, these young lads, and they'll be coming through a really good system like Barcelona have in real life. So it was one of the biggest reasons. I honestly couldn't see myself being another big four or top four team this time in career mode. Like I said, a lot of people will think being a top four team is boring because you'll find it easy and everything like that. But don't forget, playing on Legendary as well is not always the easiest. You have to always focus on what you're playing, and we're expected to win Champions League, win the league, so there is massive pressure on that. If I don't do it, I may get fired. And there's a few players in the first season anyway. I'm not going to be listening to transfers. Obviously, Suarez, key player. But that's another thing as well. Apart from Suarez, we don't really have a striker. You could use Messi in that position, but like I said, we might have to revert to a false nine. Obviously, I talked about it before, but with a false nine, we probably wouldn't play that with Suarez because that's not Suarez. He's more a poacher. So we've got to utilize that. And as I said, just because we're Barcelona doesn't mean I'm going to have to use the false 9 4-3-3 all the time. But maybe when I rotate, say if Suarez gets injured, you're probably going to be wanting to use Messi in that role. Then we'll put the centre forward, we'll use the false 9. That's what I like about 4-3-3 formation as well. There's quite a few of them in the game. There's one with 2 defensive midfields, 1 centre mid, 1 with attacking midfielder, 2 centre mids. There's a lot of different variations, and the false 9 one also. But with the custom tactics, I'm going to use Barcelona's default tactic, obviously, because I want to, again, replicate how they play in real life. And of course, with the preseason, we're going to simulate because the money is not really that important. And look at that, though, for the first win against Houston Dynamo, Munir and Sandro, potentially a couple of the future players, and looks like they're going to make an impact already. They both score to win that game, and unfortunately do have a few players missing through the international duty. That's what I don't like in the preseason, because you can't, with a lot of your better players, more often than not, they're going to be missing. Look, Neymar, Messi, and also Mascherano. I don't know about anyone else. He's probably, he is a good centre-back, but there's just something I don't like about him. I don't know. I don't know why. Especially as a centre back, I do think he's good as defensive midfield. I think he's just too short, really, more than anything, to play at centre back. So, and he's getting older as well. He probably won't be part of the future. So, big game next against PSG. But now we're going to apply some players for training, for some training drills. But that's what I mean. Suarez is our only striker that's good anyway. Again, I already talked about Messi, false 9, that could be a case. But Munir is the first player we're going to add, and he really needs to work on that stamina. You know I'm big about that. I need to do that training drill to improve the stamina, the beat your man, difficulty hard. I usually do the hard difficulty because that's when your players improve more, and sometimes you can get A's and B's, and they improve really, really well. Sandro can play as a striker. I'm pretty sure you would rather me play him as a striker, as I could probably bring through some wingers. We've got a few wingers already in the team, especially that we don't have any other striker. Do you think I should mold Sandro into a striker opposed to the left winger? Sergi Samper, who I'm really excited by. See, I already mentioned it before, but just giving you that option again of just understanding why I really want to be Barcelona. See, if I had Sergi Samper, just for example, in another team, or a similar player to him in another team, another big team, I wouldn't be as excited. Like, I think there'll be more hype, at least when I'm playing the game. Like, I'll get excited when he's playing my first game. Obviously, he's not going to play a lot of games for us as much as the other players, but when he does, like just playing that short passing game, it feels good to use those players and playing Barcelona's style. And I know I'm talking a lot about their style, but leave your comments if you agree. Like, if you're doing a career mode with Barcelona and you do try to replicate how they play, it's a better feeling you get when you score a goal, like how Barcelona play and everything like that. So obviously I focused on that a lot because that's the main reason for this career mode. If you're wondering, big challenge. We've got the expectations to win the league and Champions League. Leave a like if you think we can do it, and I'll see you guys next time.